Hi everybody, it is Jen for another edition of Juicin' with Jen. Tonight what I'm going to do, there's a few different things, so it's going to be a little bit longer than usual. But first and foremost, I want to thank everybody that came out to my December 3rd showed up. We had a great time. We gave out close to over $1,500 worth of mods, e-liquids, gift certificates, swag. We had the best time, and I have to say thank you to all the sponsors that don't usually sponsor me that did participate in the event, like high stakes, things like that. That was just awesome. We had a great time. Show started at about 6 p.m. my time, which I'm Pacific, so I'm always 3 hours behind you guys. And we didn't get done till about 1:30 in the morning on the East Coast side. So it was interesting, but a lot of people stuck out. We were the number one show that night. And I have to say how honored I am that you guys come out when I have a show just to hear me talk about juices and different things. The next thing I wanted to talk about is some possible changes coming up in the new year. We have 2016 right around the corner. Christmas is in 4 days. So I may be changing networks, joining one of the others. That is in the works right now. As I know more, I will be letting everybody know. The whole concept is that we want to bring together hosts from all the channels together. We're going to create a channel for special events. That's at least in its infancy stage. Me personally joining another channel is something that I have been thinking and working on since my December 3rd show. But on this new channel, it'll be about advocacy, teaching, getting down and doing builds for coils, different types, video reviews, talking about just that is going to be the place where we, on all the networks, 5 ohm, hopefully. I know I have confirmation from Asylum people. We'll have people, hopefully, from Power Vape. And some of the other major networks. Misfits is interested in participating. So this is exciting news at a time when the vaping community is we're in a pivotal situation. We need, if you're out there vaping, I hope you are registered to vote. We are going to lose our right to vape if you don't vote. The libtards want to control our lives, and there's others out there that say it's your life. We have irrefutable evidence that vaping is better for you. And our nation is deciding to ignore that. And I think that one, by educating, I think we'll get ahead, but it's going to take a lot of work. And one of the things that sends the greatest message is your vote. It does count. So that's kind of the lowdown on what might be happening in the new year. I'm not planning on doing any shows at this moment until after the 1st. That may change if I decide to help for a special part event on Vapers TV. But that's in the works. The other thing I needed to let you know, starting January 1st here in Oregon, if I personally send you an e-cigarette device or a juice, we have to have ID. It's on my website. You can click it. All you have to do is scan your ID in or make a copy of it. This is what I did. I made a copy of it. I took my actual driver's license number, blackened it out, put it back in, and then I scanned it. So I've actually ran into 3 sites in the last 2 weeks that have asked for ID proof. So this is going to be the norm. There's too many children out there that are getting a car, either their parents give them an allotment for a car, for a credit card, and they're able to order online, or they're just using their parents, or their parents are buying it for them. So those are kind of the things we want to make sure we're on top of that. It's happening in Texas. It's happening here in Oregon. It's happening in other places. So it's not just me. It's going to be happening for a lot of the others as well. So please don't yell at me. But the things that I personally send that come to my home or their local vendors, I have to do this, or I face being fined. And honestly, I don't have the money. So, unless you want to pay the $5,000 fine, that's dandy on your part. So, on to the review. First, I went to the grand opening of a vape shop. It's been about a month now, and I had forgotten I picked this up, and I only have a few of these. So, I'm adding one of these to the 500 like disruptor giveaways that is on the Facebook page for Juicing with Jen. So please, if you haven't already, head over there, like Juicing with Jen, share it, tag people, get them on there, and I'm going to put in there not just the disruptor, but this. Vaping is not a crime. It isn't, people. Nicotine is just as addicting as caffeine. So, anyway, so that'll be going in with that. And now on to the review. We're going to be reviewing, I just got it in the mail from Vapor Beast today. They're the brand new the Freemax Starre Pro Tank. And I'm kind of excited about this. Like I said, it just came in today, so you're getting the first look of what you get in it. How to set it up, and just some basic information here and there on it. And I'll do a follow-up review in a few weeks to see, if my feelings have changed or not. So here's what you get. It comes into a nice little package like this. And of course, I have the user manual on top, but that was actually on the bottom. Now, in the box, you get, the Starre Pro Tank, the replacement of one replacement coil. There's one coil loaded, a user manual, and the box. So there's not a lot to it. I'm noticing some of the companies are getting into this where if you break the glass, you don't have to go buy another tank. Starre didn't do that. So I don't know if that's going to be possible for later, because this thing pulls apart almost completely. Now, they send you, at least in the package that I received, they sent a 0.15 Nye 200 coil, plus they sent me a 0.25 Kanthal coil. Now, everybody knows Nye 200 is for temperature control. I don't like temperature control, at least at this stage. Now, with my new device that I just got, a week and a half or so ago, that may change my opinion, but until I can test it on that, really fine tune it, I'm not a fan of it. I had it with the eVic VT, and what it does is once that coil reaches that highest level, it reduces your ohms so that coil can cool down. Now, I like a warm vape, and I chain vape. But I chain smoked. So as much as I smoked, I also vape. I was a 2.5 pack a day. Menthol Light 100s. I sucked every single one down. I would light my next one with the butt of the previous. So, yeah, I'm a heavy vapor. My husband will come in here and go, oh, open a window because it's so cloudy. Anyway, so let's open this up and I can show you what you got in here. So, first, you just take off the little sleeve. It was nice and easy. This just popped open. And, of course, this is your user manual. It's pretty well written. Describes it pretty well. You can see here how you can take all the pieces apart. It's hard to read because they're trying to fit so much information in a very small space. But not bad. I mean, it's a nice tank. So the Freemax Starre Pro is a 4 ml tank. Now on mine, here you go. I'm putting it back in. Here it is. It comes packaged just like that. You do have a certificate to complete authenticity to make sure that it is a true product and not a sham or a clone. So let's pull this out. Now, when I got mine, they preloaded it with the Nye 200 coil. I took it out because, like I said, I am not a Nye 200 person. So Nye is not my thing. The other thing that kind of bothered me about this is because all these pieces come apart in here, they don't send you any extra seals. I mean, I have a gazillion seals from everything else, and I'm sure I could piecemeal it. But you would think they would send seals pertaining to their product, just in case. My opinion only. Okay, so what you do, this has a really nice, you can see down here, airflow, and it's clicky. So I don't know if you guys can hear it. But you've got a massive airflow here, and you have an airflow here at the top with the drip tip area where you can see right there. It opens right up, and then you can adjust it to however you want. What they recommend is that this is in the off position, so close it when you're filling, just like that. So then it's not open, and the juice, if you're not using it, the juice won't leak. So technically they say it can lie on its side. We'll see. Now, I had already primed the coil, but I'm going to go ahead and take it down here. You just screw this bottom piece off. Oop, there we go. As you can see, there's a seal here. There's seals up in the top portion of the chimney as well. And there's your coil. Now what I recommend, and this is what I did with mine, I'm going to be loading this with a brand new Walking Vaped Vanilla Vapers. I got thank you from Walking Vapes and 5-Ohm Network with East Bay. I won this on his show a week and a half or so ago. It was pretty quick that I got this. So thank you, Mitch. East Bay is also his name, and everybody on the 5-Ohm Network, and especially Walking Vape. So here we go. You know, I take it and I just drop into these little holes around. That's all your cotton in here. And then I just do and this is still a little dry, and I did this a little bit ago. So, and then I just do a little bit through the top and let it soak. That way you're not going to get an immediate dry hit. Everything on this device, which is another thing, it's surgical grade stainless steel. That's really cool. So this all then goes back in here together. Let's see if I can get it to go like I want it to. Make sure your coil is in there, sitting in there nice and tight. Don't over tighten it, but enough so that it sits well. Then you just push it on, screw it on, and you are ready to go. Now, flip it over. I'm going to be attaching this to my new toy that I just received a week and a half ago. I have an authentic Rouleau by Wisemic with the RDNA Evolve chip, Evolve DNA 200 by Jabo. And here she is. I'm not doing a review yet on this. This came from Irvin Vapers. They sell it there for $180. This does take 3 batteries. I'm not doing a review on the Rouleau because I'm still learning it. It's very new to me, and there is so much to learn. So, yep, it's on. All right, now to fill the tank. The nice, amazing thing of the tank that makes it now probably going to be my favorite is its top fill. I hate, and I mean I hate, getting juice on my hands. So this top piece right here on the mouthpiece screws right off, And this is what I mean. Here's another seal that's right there. You can see that. Make sure your drip tip's in the off position, meaning you can't see through it. And down the center, of course, is your chimney, so you don't want the juice to go in there. You want them to go into the half moons, either on the top or the bottom. So let's shake this up. And let me tell you, I've already done the sniff test on this vanilla, and I think it smells yummy. Oh, yeah. I love my desserts, my fruits, my sweets. And like I said, this is a 4 ml tank, so it takes quite a bit, which is nice. Being a chain vapor, I don't have to fill as often. Also remember too, because this is the Kanthal is, and let me reread this, I am pretty sure to make, so I don't tell you wrong. Yes, the Kanthal is a 0.25 ohm coil. Now, what that's going to really mean in the end is, A, it's going to blow clouds like crazy, but 2, the flavor might not be there. Now, like I said, I haven't tried it yet, so I don't want to say that. I usually, with the Kanthal, do a 0.5 or 0.6, but, so that's going to also be a consideration. You have to find a device that's going to be able to go as low as, the 0.1. So I have filled it up, and then what we do is we just screw here up on the top. Those screws right in. And I mean, this is screwing in very nice. It's not like fighting with me or misthreading, things like that you would be normally concerned with. So, alrighty. Now, with these particular size coils, the Starre Pro Tank, I'm going right to their website. Their normal sub-ohm resistance, which is your Kanthal, the 0.25 is a 20 to 120 watts. The 0.5 is a 20 to 60. Now, if you do use the 9200 sub-ohm coils, the 1.5 ohm goes from 20 to 100 watts, and the 0.25 goes 20 to 80 watts. So this is not somebody that wants to be using, I mean, this DNA device goes to 200, but you're going to push the coil, you're going to burn it faster, and you're going to have to be replacing them more sooner. Right now, there is not, from my understanding, a deck on here to build. I'm hoping that may change. Of course, we all know that you have to sit a little bit to make sure that this gets good and saturated and you're not going to get a dry hit. But I'm going to do a little cheating, so hold on one second and let's see if I can get this going. You can hear the sizzle. There you go. Oh, this vanilla's good. Wow. Let's see, that's 37.5 watts right there. Oh. That's an awesome vape. Great. Great airflow. Now I'm going to actually turn the mouthpiece airflow full on. I have it full on the bottom, and now it'll be full on here. Let's see what that does. If there's a difference. Oh yeah, there you go. And surprisingly enough, there really isn't. I mean, I can definitely taste the flavor. It is fantastic. It's not an overly sweet vanilla, but you can taste it as almost like a vanilla cake without the icing. It's excellent. I absolutely love it. And like I said, this is my first time trying Walking Vape, so I'm so excited. Thank you guys. It's fantastic. So this was just kind of the out of the box, what I have, what does it do right now. I will probably before the new year doing a more in-depth what I, how long does the coils last. I did get an extra pack of the 0.25 coils that came with it, so I'll be able to test it, see how long these coils last. I will try it on the try the Nye 200 once I understand my reload just a tad more. I think that's just important before I just, start putting out reviews. Now, I am a chick, so I am going to do a special shout out tonight to Blinged Out. Today I received this in the mail from Blinged Out. Hold on one second. They are vape charms. This particular one that I picked out has the ribbon and it says hope. As most of you know, I am going through metastatic brain cancer and will be re-entering treatment in January. So for me, this means a lot. I always like my things to look girly. And I really, really appreciate receiving this. And they will be a new network sponsor for our show. So she has some different ones each week or each time I do a show. We may or may not get one out. We'll see. But they're cute little charms. They're very well made. She's using the stronger steel links so that they're not going to pull apart very easily. I like it because it chicks up my thing. It also helps too because it's got that little bumper that if I drop it, now I will pull probably another bumper at the bottom that says just vape it. Something like that. But for me, having this and with the pink and going through breast cancer twice and now brain cancer, that is very, very special to me. And I thank you so very much, Blinged Out, for sending this to me. Her charms are so reasonable. They range in price from $5 for a single charm. Multi-charms are $7 and customs are $15. So she did send a different one as well that I'm just testing. It is a fairy with green, and that one is on this device, which I will be reviewing, my very first Hexome. So everybody, I want to just say thank you for all the support you have given me over the last year. It's just been over a year that I've been doing reviews. I've been doing about 8 months? No, 7. Yeah, 8 months. Vapers TV, and I'm enjoying it. I love what I do. I love educating. So everything that I have gone through tonight, the Freemax Starre series, Pro Tank, Starre Pro Tank, the Walking Vaped, East Bay, Blinged Out. Since I mentioned Rouleau, I will put that on there as well. As places you can go visit and take a look at prices and things like that. Now, for the Starre, I do have from Gear Beast. It was $15.99. They're always running a code. So if you sign up for their daily VIP or deal of the day, they will email that to you. Also, I encourage you to join Vaping Underground. We all know Trader Joe or Vaping Joe. I'll put a link in the descriptions. Usually he'll put out either flashes or for that particular day, what are the deals that he feels are pretty awesome that we could jump in on. Please check me out on my other YouTube videos. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you name it out in the universe of being on the computer, I'm there. And for my family and me personally, I wish each and every one of you a very blessed Christmas, and to remember one child, the birth of one child saved an entire world. And, or changed the entire world. And I think that we lose sight with everything that is horrible going in our country and our world today. We need to keep our eye on that. So for you, I wish you a very Merry Christmas and also a blessed New Year. And keep to those resolutions if you can. I know we all say we're going to do it each year. We don't. But as a vaping community, my New Year's resolution, let's get people registered to vote. Let's educate people on what vaping really is with good science. Talk to our representatives. Don't just send the generic letter. Tell them your story. Call their office. Sit in their office. Let them know that you will be heard. That is the only way we're going to get this message around people, and it takes a lot of work, but a few of us can't do it for everybody, and then come a certain date and you go, oh wait, what? I can't vape in a vape shop anymore? Yeah, we've been telling you to sign the petition. These things are very, very important, so I will have those links as well. And as I said, Merry Christmas, and I will see you on the next review. And as I always say, with vaping, vape and breathe, because we can breathe a whole hell of a lot better than we did before.